The sun, heavy and golden, dipped below the horizon, painting the houses of San Juan in swaths of vibrant apricot and coral. This rhythmic, colorful island, Puerto Rico, was the birthplace of Benito Antonio Martínez Ocasio. He was a child steeped in sound, raised amidst the crash of Caribbean waves and the relentless, driving heartbeat of reggaeton that poured from every open window. From his earliest years, Benito wasn't just listening to music. He was absorbing a cultural blueprint. He devoured the tracks of local legends, Daddy Yankee, Don Omar, and Tego Calderon, allowing the energy and swagger of Latin trap to fuel an ambitious but quiet dream, to one day be counted among those stars. The sounds weren't just entertainment. They were an invitation. The sanctuary of his youth was a dimly lit, makeshift recording studio. The equipment was rudimentary: an old laptop, a simple microphone, and egg cartons or makeshift foam tacked onto the walls for sound dampening. Here, cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by cassette tape ghosts of music past, Benito began his metamorphosis. He recorded his vocals, raw, unfiltered, and deeply emotional, songs that channeled the realness of his life. He didn't wait for a label. He uploaded his creations directly to SoundCloud. It was guerrilla warfare on the digital airwaves. Each track was a message in a bottle, cast out onto the internet sea. Slowly, tentatively, the messages were received. A small but intensely loyal following began to form. They didn't find the music. The music found them. On small, sweltering street corners in San Juan, Benito, now performing under the moniker Bad Bunny, began to be heard. His passionate stage presence cementing the bond with his first fans. Then came the moment every aspiring artist dreams of. The one song that fractures the ceiling, Dials, in 2016. The track exploded across streaming platforms. A wildfire of likes and shares that left Benito staring wide-eyed at his phone screen. The boy who had been recording in isolation was now a viral sensation. In the blink of an eye, the name Bad Bunny became a phenomenon. The change was immediate and exhilarating. The venue scaled up just as quickly as his fame. He went from performing at small, sweaty local parties to commanding massive festival stages, his sound echoing across continents. The world hadn't just noticed Latin trap. It had become addicted to his version of it. His formal arrival in the music world came with his debut album, La Nueva Religion, in 2018. It was a declaration of purpose. The album wasn't just a collection of hits. It was a cultural document that took Latin trap out of its regional niche and made it a global contender. It was a perfect cocktail of rhythmic swagger, emotional vulnerability, and genuine heart. Bad Bunny was determined not to be pigeonholed. He refused to stay in one lane, constantly experimenting in high-tech studios, adding layers of guitars, drums, and synthesizers to his foundation. He blurred the lines, blending trap with rock and hip-hop to forge something entirely new and undefinable. His collaborations were seismic. He shared tracks with the world's biggest luminaries, Cardi B, J Balvin, and Drake, racking up millions of YouTube views. Yet, through every global partnership, every magazine cover, he fiercely held on to his Puerto Rican soul, allowing it to shine through his voice, his lyrics, and his famously bold, expressive aesthetic. This unstoppable evolution culminated in a defining moment: the release of YHLQMDLG 2020. The album didn't just chart. It conquered, soaring to the #2 spot on the Billboard 200, an unprecedented feat for a Spanish-language album. Bad Bunny wasn't just chasing history. He was actively rewriting Latin music history, proving that authenticity and artistic freedom could be synonymous with commercial dominance. Bad Bunny's legacy, however, extends far beyond his discography and his record-breaking charts. He leveraged his massive platform to become a powerful voice for change. On stage, holding the Puerto Rican flag high, he spoke out for justice, equality, and pride, using his celebrity to amplify the concerns of the unheard. His fashion, his boundary-breaking visuals, and his lyrical themes challenged traditional gender roles and societal norms, making him an icon for progress. From a boy recording tracks in a tiny bedroom in San Juan to a global superstar whose music fuels a movement, Bad Bunny's story is a profound rhythm of hope. He is a living testament to the fact that remaining authentic to one's roots, combined with relentless passion, can change everything. Standing on a shore, headphones on, looking out over the endless ocean, he represents the dream turned into sound, and sound turned into a revolution.